They say history records the deeds of the mighty, yet sometimes it is the audacious who bend the chronicles. In recap, martial God Asura, chapter 713, 714, Chu Feng, known for neither grandeur nor wealth, stands before the gates of the Four Seas Academy, a place where power dictates respect. Guards, accustomed to bowing only to the renowned, raise their voices in challenge, unaware that the name he invokes carries the weight of the 10 divine instructors themselves. The air trembles as the simple utterance of Su Rou, Su Mei, Zhang Tianyi, and Jiang Wushang transform skepticism into awe. Yet beneath this sudden deference, a quiet tension lingers. Alliances will be tested, schemes unfurl, and the next move in this subtle contest of strength and prestige may tip the balance of the Academy's hidden hierarchy. What will Chu Feng's boldness awaken next? In the heart of the Four Seas Academy, where the clang of swords and the whispers of powerful cultivators filled the air, a commotion erupted like a sudden storm. Who dares cause such a racket at the gates of the Academy? 2 gate disciples barked, their voices sharp as blades slicing through the morning mist. Their eyes locked onto the young man before them, Chu Feng, who stood calm and unflinching despite their thunderous presence. These gatekeepers were no strangers to showing deference to the powerful. Though they bowed to Liu Zhenbiao with unspoken reverence, ordinary cultivators like Chu Feng were often treated with arrogance, their pride wrapped in authority. Yet Chu Feng felt no anger. He knew the type well, bullies who preyed on the weak and trembled before the strong. He did not raise his voice, merely nodding in polite acknowledgement before speaking with measured clarity. Seniors, I mean no disrespect, nor am I seeking to disturb the Academy's order. I merely have urgent business. I must locate my friends. A scoff of disbelief echoed from the guards, but before they could respond, Liu Zhenbiao interjected with a tone of exaggerated righteousness. Cutting the line, are we? Surely you feel no shame, leaping ahead while others wait patiently? If it is your friends you seek, join the queue like everyone else. Chu Feng couldn't help but inwardly smirk. Liu Zhenbiao, ever shameless, ever bold, was lecturing him while having done the exact same thing moments before. Only someone with a mind unburdened by ordinary notions of shame could pull off such audacity. The disciples' eyes narrowed at Chu Feng, their impatience palpable. Disciple Li's voice, edged with frost, finally pierced the tension. If you wish to find someone, you will wait your turn like the rest. Can you not see the throngs behind you? Wang, the calmer of the two, studied Chu Feng with cautious curiosity. Tell me, who are your friends? His question was more than idle interest. As a sentinel of the Academy, he knew the names of the famed disciples. Naming a significant figure could grant one safe passage. Naming unknowns invited trouble, delays, obstructions, even deliberate obstruction from the gate itself. Chu Feng, however, met Wang's probing gaze with unwavering confidence. His chest lifted, his voice steady and firm. I seek 4 friends within the Academy: Su Rou, Su Mei, Zhang Tianyi, and Jiang Wushang. The moment his words left his lips, shock rippled across the disciples' faces. Recognition flared like fire. Su Rou and Su Mei, the shining prodigies of the 10 divine instructors, were celebrated not only for their peerless talent, but for their ethereal beauty, catching the eyes of countless young disciples. And yet, they reserved their attention for none but a select few, including Zhang Tianyi and Jiang Wushang. These 4 had issued strict orders across the gates. Should anyone named Chu Feng arrive, he was to be summoned without delay. Are you Chu Feng? The disciples stammered in unison. Disbelief etching their features, Chu Feng nodded, a gentle smile lighting his face. I am indeed Chu Feng. In an instant, their demeanor shifted. The arrogance vanished, replaced with a warmth reserved only for the allies of the 10 divine instructors. Junior Chu Feng, you belong among us. Wait here, I shall notify them at once. Yet even as relief settled in, tension lingered. Disciple Li's brow furrowed, conflicted. Which should I notify first? Junior Su Rou and Junior Su Mei reside far from Junior Liu's quarters. Without teleportation arrays, even with all haste, it will take half a day of cultivation to reach them. Who do I serve first? Liu Zhenbiao, ever clever despite his shamelessness, had anticipated this. From within his cosmos sack, he produced an elite armament, a token of persuasion, and slid it across to Disciple Li. A small favor, my junior. His intent was clear: secure priority for his summons. Disciple Li's eyes lit, Admiration mingled with surprise. Even an expert cultivator of the heaven realm could not dismiss the weight of an elite armament's presence. His delight was evident, yet Chu Feng's response would soon overshadow even this generous offering. With a casual flick of his palm, two brilliant armaments emerged, gleaming with the aura of mastery. Seniors, a token of my gratitude, he said, presenting them without hesitation. The disciples' expressions froze in awe. The armaments were no ordinary treasures. They were mastered elite armaments, each surpassing Liu Zhenbiao's offering by countless folds, their quality and craftsmanship rivaling the finest in the realms. Even the proud Liu Zhenbiao felt a tremor of disbelief. His visage, once smug and domineering, paled to a shade of stunned green. He had never imagined that the seemingly impoverished youth before him, dressed in humble garb, could wield such wealth, such power, so effortlessly. A casual gift of mastered elite armaments, freely offered. This was no ordinary display of generosity. It was a declaration, a challenge cloaked in courtesy. In that moment, respect, fear, and admiration intertwined in the eyes of all who beheld him. Chu Feng's presence radiated a quiet command, a testament to the power and honor of one who walked the path of true cultivation. Unbowed and unstoppable, in the shadowed corridors of the Four Seas Academy, a quiet storm of tension was about to break. The air itself seemed charged, whispering of rivalries, promises, and the weight of honor. And in the midst of it all stood Chu Feng, a figure calm yet unyielding, holding the power to tip fate with a single gesture. "Ah, Junior Chu Feng, you are far too generous," the two disciples murmured, awe and hesitation mingling in their voices. Before them lay two mastered elite armaments, glinting with otherworldly craftsmanship, and their decision was already made without question. They stepped forward, claiming these treasures with reverence, though their minds churned with the consequences that might follow. Disciple Li, clutching the spoils, exhaled and spoke with certainty. "Junior Chu Feng, rest assured, I will deliver this news swiftly. By nightfall, you shall be welcomed into the halls of the Four Seas Academy." His intention was clear. First, he would notify Su Rou and the others, bringing word of Chu Feng's arrival without delay. But the calm was shattered. "Halt!" Liu Zhenbiao's voice cracked through the air, sharp as a drawn blade. His hand pointed accusingly at Disciple Li. "I was promised that my younger brother would be informed first. How dare you renege on your word after taking those armaments? Where is your sense of honor?" The two disciples froze, faces reddened under the weight of accusation. Even they could sense the sting of truth in Liu Zhenbiao's words. But Chu Feng's gaze, cool and disdainful, swept over Liu Zhenbiao. "Honor? Do you dare speak of honor when you are so blind to it yourself?" His tone dripped with scorn, and the insult cut deeper than any blade. Liu Zhenbiao snorted, refusing to meet Chu Feng's eyes. His focus snapped back to the disciples. "Mark my words, notify my younger brother first or bear the consequences. With his power in the Four Seas Academy, your lives could end at his whim." Fear flickered in the disciples' eyes. They had seen the truth in his claim. Liu Zhenwei's might was not empty threats. It was the shadow looming over their very survival. Yet Chu Feng, unperturbed, waved a hand in reassurance. "Seniors, worry not. The elders of the Four Seas Academy have always been fair. A loyal disciple such as you shall find no hardship here." Grateful and now resolute, the two disciples no longer hesitated. Disciple Li shot away like a streak of light to deliver the message, while Disciple Wang extended an invitation to Chu Feng, guiding him past the gates into a resting chamber where he could await Su Rou and the others. Within that same moment, a confrontation simmered. Disciple Wang's voice rang with authority, aimed directly at Liu Zhenbiao. "Back to the queue now," he commanded, eyes alight with defiance. Liu Zhenbiao's rage seethed like molten iron. Smoke seemed to rise from every pore of his body as he ground his teeth. "You dare me with that brat behind you? You dare speak so to me? My brother will hear of this." Disciple Wang's stance never wavered. "I warned you, persist, and I will have you locked away." Boldness had replaced fear. He knew that only by siding with Chu Feng could he safeguard himself now. Liu Zhenbiao seethed, powerless, forced to bow to circumstance. With a final glare, he slinked to the end of the line, a defeated figure in the shadow of greater forces. Time passed swiftly. Disciple Li's mission was executed with remarkable efficiency. By midday, a radiant streak of light descended before the gates, Chu Feng's heart leapt. He recognized the arrival of a familiar figure, Zhang Tianyi. "Junior Chu Feng, where are you?" Zhang Tianyi called, his gaze sweeping across the grounds with urgency. Chu Feng stepped into view, heart racing. "Senior Zhang, your cultivation, it has reached the 5th level of the heaven realm in less than half a year. Such speed, it is nothing short of divine." Excitement surged within him as he approached, fist to chest in greeting. Zhang Tianyi had ascended from the 3rd to the 5th heaven realm, a feat that spoke of relentless training and profound talent. Zhang Tianyi laughed, eyes gleaming. "It is nothing. You will marvel even more when you see Su Rou and Su Mei. Yet none of this would be possible without you, brother." Chu Feng's brow furrowed. "Without me?" Confusion mingled with joy. His own cultivation, hidden and profound, masked itself even from the keenest of observers. Yet Zhang Tianyi, sensing the truth and respecting the bond between them, saw only the measure of brotherhood, not competition. The realization struck Disciple Wang like a thunderclap. Even as a world spiritist, he could not discern Chu Feng's power. He now understood. This young cultivator, still younger than Zhang Tianyi, bore strength that surpassed all expectation. An extraordinary genius, rare even among the elite of the Four Seas Academy, had returned. A quiet elation filled Zhang Tianyi. "Follow me," he said, his voice bright with joy. "I held back news of your arrival to bring you secretly to my residence. Let us reunite after half a year apart and surprise those we cherish." The courtyard seemed to hold its breath. Brothers, separated by time and circumstance, were finally united. In the world of the Four Seas, where honor, power, and destiny intertwine, Chu Feng's return promised a new legend, one that would ripple through every stone, every hall, and every heart in the academy.